Hi friends. Okay, so today we'll be going over a review on the Vavin chain wallet by Louis Vuitton. I had it for about a year and a half now. We'll go over things like wear and tear and accessories that I bought for it, because there's like, it's a nice bag, but I bought things to make it a better bag. It is a wallet on chain, but it is quite large. I do take it out every day, casually and formally. One thing that I noticed when I was wearing the bag quite often was that on the side, my hip, it would sit right at my hip where the chain drops goes. It sits right on my hip, and my hip would always press against this side of the bag here, and it would start to indent a bit right here. And it started taking that shape even in the front. You kind of see that this part bulges a bit more. And I just didn't like that. So I wanted to wear this bag higher, which brings me to the accessories that I bought for it. So this is the natural chain drop of the bag. Online it says it's 20.9 inches. So on me, who's 5'2", it sits on the widest part of my hip. And I didn't like that because I noticed that the more I wore it there, the more that this part of the bag would kind of indent towards to follow the shape of my hip, and that caused the bag to kind of be a different shape, and I didn't like that. There are ways to adjust the length of the chain drop without buying any accessories. I'll show you how to do that. One way to do it is if you open the flap like so, take one side, crisscross it that way, and then take the other side and crisscross it the other way. So now you have both on the top here, and you close it like so, and it's now a shorter length. On me, it's a little awkward because it's right at my bra and under my armpit. It's kind of cute, but I would like it a little bit lower, but not as low as down here, right? So there wasn't an in-between. There's another way you could do it where you can make it a shoulder bag. It is a temporary thing because once you open it, it will go back to its original. But here, starting at its natural chain there, I'll leave on the table because it's a bit easier to show. So to make the bag a shoulder bag with the chain that it came with, it's easiest to kind of cross the chains like that, and then just to fold it and grab the bottom part. So this cross here, and then I'm folding the top chain down. So it has this extra chain now. You can take that and put it under the flap like so. So now it's like this. And then you secure it with the button. So now it's a shorter strap with two, but you just wear it as a little shoulder bag. So that's kind of cute, right? But of course, once you open it, it's gonna undo itself, because then this thing might slip out. So it's not a permanent thing. It's just, just for now. So on myself personally, I would like it to sit in between its natural and its shortened. So I actually got a bag adjuster, which looks like this. Okay, so this is the bag adjuster that I got. It's a very similar color in the chain. That's the best I got, okay? It's pretty good. So how I use the bag adjuster is I wear the bag naturally, and then I find out where I want it. So I'm grabbing the lobster claw, and I'm pulling it until I find the nice spot that I like. So here, I would say, right? So now holding this part here, I let go of the lobster claw part, and I take this part here, so around this loop. So I then take the bag adjuster and I open it by flipping it downwards. So it looks like this. I take one and I loop it to that loop that I kept in my one hand, and I take it to the D-ring like so in the other claw, and then I just bend it back up like that. So now it holds it there, and it stays in that place that I like, just like that. So you do have this extra chain, but it's kind of cute, right? But if you don't like it, you can always tuck it in, and it kind of stays inside because it's just an extra piece, because this part will hold it. So it's not like the other ones where you open it and it'll come out. It could come out if it's short enough, but you also leave it out because it's kind of cute. But yeah, that's how I adjust the bag to fit my height. Ta-da! Other things that I bought for the bag was a bag holder. So this is when we go out to eat and we don't want our bags on the counter, on the table, on the floor, or like behind our chair. We just have this little bag holder to hold it under the table and beside us. So how it works is that we have a table, right? It'll hook onto like this. You don't have to like do it right now, but I just put it there. Anyways, so we'll do the chain hack that I showed you before, just to make it a shoulder strap. So it could be a shorter bag, so it's not dragging on the floor even if it is hanging up. So 1 second. Just like that. And then you're gonna hook it onto the table, like so. Ta-da! So that's one nice accessory that I bought for it. Another thing that I noticed that I didn't like naturally with the bag was that because it is a like wallet on chain, it could be quite flat or it could be quite large. And I found that when I don't have anything like sitting on the bottom, it kind of like either sucks in too much here and it causes this crease that I don't like, because I'm worried that this will wear away a lot faster. So what I got were wallet on chain bag shapers. There's a lot of bag organizers and shapers for other bags, but this one here is just 2 felt kind of lines. You can use one or the other. I actually used both because one keeps the bottom base flat and the other one helps keep the walls from caving in. So I'll show you guys how that works here. So, and it makes the bag a lot bigger. So this is what it is, like natural opening, right? I put the one without the legs or without the arms in first. So already looking more shapely, looking a bit wider. And then I put the ones with arms in right after. Right on top of that one. Provides a bit more stability on the bottom. So it's not as like triangle part. You still have it a little bit, but it's not as like noticeable. And I feel like the leather would be able to rest a lot better this way than it was folded a bit. And the size of the bag, I feel like increased a lot more with this bag shaper. So I'm able to fit quite a bit in. So those are the 3 accessories that I got for the bag. We'll go into wear and tear. So I found that the gold hardware here got a bit of scratches, but it is what it is. It's not like the end of the world. It is a very high traffic place. I always try to kind of open it with the door handle or doorknob, because when I pull on the leather, I kind of cringe at myself. And I know I do it sometimes, even if it is hanging up. So 1 second here. Other than that, the leather kind of corners here, one looks like super well kept, super flat, and like nothing wrong with it, but I don't know why. But the other side looks super like old and like pilled and like puffed up. Like look at this corner, it's kind of like super soft. Like why is it lifting, right? And it's like moving. Oh sorry, it's movable, mobile. This one, stiff. So like no one's gonna notice unless you look close up, but it's just, it looks like the edges are pilling a little bit, like it looks fuzzy, and this one looks super crisp. So I actually knew that this side had a little bit of a issue because I saw it in store at the boutique.
Is it the Elma maybe with this one?
But it was the last one, and I didn't want to say no, because if I didn't get it, then I wouldn't get anything. And after I'm like, I kind of want it, so we'll just get it. Ta-da! But yeah, so as that's kind of it for the leather. It's super easy to like clean off. I actually like dropped a bit of like mayo on it from eating a burger, and it was it was wipeable. It was okay. The glazing, not too many issues. They're like where the flap kind of meets the wallet here, crease a little bit. Like there's a little bit of a cut, but that's like understandable. It's like bending all the time. It's not super noticeable, but if we're going into super detail, that's just one thing I want to point out then. There's one corner where the glazing has a little bit more kind of like peelies, and that's that there. But all the other corners look really well kept. There's nothing wrong with that one. Okay, anyway, it's not gonna work. But yeah, so that's for wear and tear. As for what fits inside, we have the main compartment here, and then 6 card slots, and a flap here pocket, and then we have a zipper pocket, and then the front pocket here. Even though it comes with 6 card slots, I only really use 4 personally. My 2 credit cards, my driver's license, and my bank card. So I have my phone here. It's the iPhone 12. I actually have like a wristlet and then a tripod attached to it because I just like sometimes randomly want a tripod, so I'll always have it with me. It's from IKEA. It was like $1.30. It was like the best thing ever. Okay, so that fits here in the main compartment. In the flat compartment here, I always put a bit of cash there, like so. And then I also carry the bag holder that I just slip in with my phone. Sometimes my phone take up too much space because I got that tripod, but you just shimmy it in. Then I carry my spoolie for my lashes. Then I got some lip chap. And then I keep my coins. Some people keep their coins in the zipper pocket, but I find that really hard to dig, right, and see. So I actually keep my coins in this plastic bag that I got when I bought a necklace, and then the person selling it was put in the plastic bag, and I just decorated with a few stickers here, and I have all my coins. So you kind of see if I have enough change or not. They'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll pay with cash. If not, I'll just tap it, right? So that sits in the main compartment as well. Ta-da! So far. As for my keys, I have a lanyard here, and then I have 4 keys, and then I have my car key, and then I have my drive safe good luck charm, and I am able to fit that in here. Some people put their keys in like a key protector or a key cover, but I don't because it's too chunky, and when I want to go home, I want to go home right away. I don't want to fiddle with that. So that just sits like so there, right? And then for the zipper pocket, I usually keep a few red envelopes there just for luck, and then if I need cash, then I got cash. I got some gift cards, and then I got a stamp card as well. So that sits in the zipper pocket, like so, and I zip it up. So I don't really like use the zipper that much. It's only if I go to those stores or need that stamp card, I will open it. The front pocket, also not super like utilized by myself. If anything, I have like a receipt or like a coupon. So then I'll just put that in there, and then it closes up. So, ta-da! So that's what it looks like here. It's a little, okay, it looks a little bit chunky, but that's just my bag shaper that's like pushing it out so I don't get the indent there. And then this is it on the other side. Okay, so this is what it looks like, jam-packed. Ta-da! So my phone, my keys, my ring holder, my lip chap, my spoolie, my coins. The nice thing about my coins being in that bag is right here, by the way, is that it's like very malleable. It could like fit into any corner that I need. But like honestly, most of the time I don't put my phone in my bag because most of the time I'm either using it or like it's sitting on my wrist like this, and I like do not put it in my bag. But I have pockets. If I don't put my phone in my bag, I actually can fit my AirPod case. So my AirPod case is actually quite chunky because it has like this extra like puffy ball here, this bow, and then it actually can fit if I shove the keys over to one side, and I fit it right there. Boop. So yeah, you can't even tell. But yeah, that's just how I am myself. If I can put my phone in there, then I gotta take out my AirPods, right? It's a sacrifice. But yeah, that's what fits inside. Most of the time, yeah, I don't keep my phone in there. But I know some people are phone people or like phone in bag people, but I'm always on my phone or like it's hanging off my wrist because that's just how I live my life, right? So yeah, overall, I would say it's a very nice wallet on chain. It feels like a very mini bag, but it has like the card slots, so you don't have to carry a wallet yourself. I did get it for a little bit cheaper than it retails right now. There was a price increase. I got it for 2,250 Canadian, and now it's 2,500. So it's basically the price I paid after taxes, and I'm like, that's like a 12% increase. But like, I would still say it's worth that because you could wear it so casually or like formally. I wore it to a wedding and it looked really cute. So yes, that's my personal experience with the bag. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll do my best to reply to them with my personal experience with the bag. Sometimes I don't have a certain phone that you guys are asking about, so I'll do my best to ask my friend group if they have it. But like, again, I myself don't carry my phone in my bag, so I don't know if you want to carry it with the keys or not. But yeah, that's just me and my chunky keys. So yes, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.